Hey everyone, welcome back to Penguin Arcana, where tarot cards meets trading. 2 weeks ago, I used tarot cards to make stock predictions for Robinhood, Palantir, and AppLovin. It's time for a recap and see how each stock performed. And then I will make predictions for 3 new stocks. Without further ado, let's dive in. 2 weeks ago, I predicted Robinhood stock would go down first and then bounce back. Let's take a look. So its stock price did drop by 7.8% in first couple of days and then rebounded, achieving a 5.4% increase in the midpoint of the second week. However, there's a surprise at the end of the week. The stock price faced a sudden 7% drop. This part is a little bit off my prediction. Next, let's talk about AppLovin. Based on my reading last time, I said AppLovin stock would initially fall but would eventually rebound. And that's exactly what happened. So its stock price dropped by 5% a few days after my prediction, but it then went through some ups and downs and finally reaching a 8.9% increase compared with 2 weeks ago. If you had bought in AppLovin stock at the low point after my predicted drop, you would have made a return over 10% easily. Finally, let's look at Palantir. This is an interesting one. Last time I said there's a overall downward trend for Palantir. 2 weeks later, its stock price did go down, but very minimal, like 0.2%. It went down 4% in the beginning, but quickly bounced back and then dropped again, like a roller coaster. Given its earnings statement will come out soon next Monday, I will not be surprised if the downward trend continues. I would say this time my 3 predictions were like 80% accurate. Not perfect, but the overall picture is still on point. So let's do another reading for 3 new stocks and see how their stock price will change in the next 2 weeks. First, Coinbase. According to the cards, Coinbase's downward trend will continue a little bit, but it will bounce back quickly and then will go down again. Next, Intel. Based on my cards, Intel stock shared a similar pattern as Coinbase. So the stock price will be down in the beginning and then bounce back and finally drop again. Okay, finally, UnitedHealth. There seems to be a clear downward trend in its stock. This may be caused by a potential lawsuit. That's all for today. Please feel free to subscribe and let me know which stock you're following, and I can do a reading next time. I'll see you in the next video, and most importantly, may the universe be with you.